Hello, and welcome back to Yumenikki. We're in the Pink Sea. That's what it's called because it's a pink sea. It's not called the Pink Swamp because it's not a pink swamp. Pretty self-explanatory. I was going to bring you back in our room again because I did a couple things since last time. I went and tested a few things, and once again, editing came to the rescue, and I, face-palmed while I was editing and trying to figure out how the flute thing worked with the guy in the mural world or whatever, and it was such an obvious thing I missed, but well, oh god, am I floating out into the sea? Am I just gonna die? I'm just gonna let this happen. Yep. Yeah, I'm drowning. Goodbye. Farewell. Where am I gonna respawn now, I wonder? Okay, right here. That's fine. That's great. I did a couple things. I figured out the flute puzzle. I also, because it would have been boring and just backtracking, I just went and, looked through the streets and the, bedroom area with Monoko and the desert stuff, the barracks and whatnot, all of those, previous areas. I just went through and looked and checked if I could find any Hamsa things. And I did find one, and I also discovered that you use the wooden plank on the, cage thing or mining elevator or whatever it is in the barracks area, and that works. So, didn't do anything past that. It seemed like you could use the elevator, if it even is an elevator, but I didn't do that. So, we'll check that out, but I figured if I were to do that, and do the flute part, and do that, and check that out, and all that stuff, I already cockblocked you and myself enough last time, so I really wanted to get into this area and see what's coming up first, and then if we have extra time afterwards, then we can check those other things, because they're probably not as important as this. So, let's continue on here and make our way towards these giant, weird, party hat cone-shaped things. People were speculating that this was, based on a birthday kind of theme, this world, because it's, pastel and kind of bright, cheerier than most areas in the game, and those giant cones look like party hats, and then where you get to, we'll see if it's the same here. It might not be the same, or they might do some... What is that in the sky? Is that a kite? Or no, that's just one of the spirits that we've seen about. I don't think it's anything, you can't fly to him or whatever. Maybe you can. If you can, then we'll do that later on. I would heavily doubt it, though. Oh, camera shift. Oh, there it is. There's an entrance. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking they'll probably have changed quite a bit here. I don't think they'll just completely copy exactly what it was in the original, but I don't know. We'll see. As I said, this is probably one of the most memorable areas in the original. Not really, it wasn't my favorite area, but I can understand why it was one of the most sort of popular or significant to the fandom areas, if that makes any sense. And I said this last time. So, one more balloon trip. This is actually kind of accurate. This last area was kind of like this, a bunch of weird straight branches before you got to the entrance. Don't overshoot it now. I don't want to fly down. What is happening? Land! I don't want to land in the water. Oh god. Is that intentional? It's supposed to almost just put you in the water if you're not careful. So we gotta try it. Yeah, it's just death, and please don't put me all the way back. Oh my god. Oh boy. Well, I was thinking because we had already landed, it would actually, you know, count that as a save point. Nope. That's what I get for messing around. Guess maybe I shouldn't even use the arrow keys. I should just let it do its thing. Because yeah, it seems to be taking you towards the center instead of just the closest point. I'm just thinking they probably must have hidden like one concept art piece somewhere here. This entire area can't be just completely empty, right? I mean, it was in the original, so maybe it will, but we'll see. So, I guess we'll check around. Oh man, this looks very cool. We'll check around the sides and all that, just in case there's anything that stands out. And maybe we can go, like, behind the entire thing? Holy crap. Oh god, I'm dead. Goodbye. I'm dead. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the fucking ghosts in the background. Because there's so many of them. I can make it. Yeah, I made it. No problem. Oh god. Camera? Okay, this is like invisible wall land right there. Maybe, oh god, maybe this is all invisible wall land, except the entrance. Yeah, it seems to be pretty heavy on the invisible walls. And man, that's a lot bigger than it was back in the day. I mean, it makes sense. Pretty much everything, since it was an RPG Maker game, pretty much everything was like one to a couple tiles in the game, pretty much. I mean, there were bigger things, but it wasn't very flexible in terms of, like, camera stuff. Alright, well, doesn't seem like there's anything, so let's find out what's inside. Hello, Miss Ponico, or Ponico, or whatever. Ponico, I guess, is more of an Americanized pronunciation than Ponico. I'll just say Ponico. And I can't leave. We can flip the light switch, though. Once again, a lot of speculations about, like, oh, maybe this was her best friend, and she celebrated, like, a birthday party here, or... Oh, no pillow physics? Come on! Can't even import the pillow physics from the, main bedroom. Weak. And... yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright. This is just talking to her, not actually the bookshelf, right? Yeah. She's covering up what she's doing? She doesn't want me to, like, look at her drawings, maybe? Is that it? Alright, so the only thing we can do is flip the light switch. Huh. A little bit different than how it worked in the original. She still does the same thing. Huh. Yeah, that's a little bit different. And the painting changes. And there we go. Oh. False appearances. Well, that was pretty shit. Meet a mysterious blonde girl. Yeah. that wasn't as impactful as it was in the original. Once again, that was just kind of like that. In the original, spoilers, as I've said, you should have already played the game if you're watching this, or maybe even just watch like a Let's Play or something. There might be someone who's played the game that would be interesting to watch. But yeah, spoiler alert, that was like pretty much one of the only actual jump scares in the game. It was a chance-based thing. You went there and flipped the light switch, and it would switch between the nighttime kind of... It wasn't just turning off the light, it was like you were making it nighttime. At least, to me, it appeared that way. You kept doing that, and if you waited like 3 seconds between each flip or something, there was a 1 in 64 chance that you would cause this special event to happen called UBO. Ponica would just turn into a really bizarre looking character, which you could see, oh, caps lock, see right there, this thing called UBO. But yeah, that was a whole thing and took you to a different area and whatnot, so little bit disappointing that it's just, oh, black and noise and jump scare and you die. In the original, there was like kind of a jump scary music, like it did go kind of fucked up and had a loud noise, so that definitely was a jump scare. I can't claim that the original never had any jump scares and all jump scares are awful and whatnot, but when you touched UBO, he like teleported you to an area that was pretty like weirdly fucked up, and there was no escape from that area. You had to like either use Medamaude to teleport back or just wake yourself up. It was, I don't know, lots of weird symbolism and stuff, and he became very popular to all the fans of Yumenikki, so a little bit disappointing to see it just dumbed down like that. I mean, it was pretty bare bones to begin with, but I don't know. I'm just making excuses, and really I'm just being a little elitist fanboy bitch, I suppose. Not thinking that the new stuff is any good, but I don't know. This guy, though, I forgot a very important detail about this game. This game is Japanese. If you didn't know, in Japan, they don't read from left to right and top to bottom. They read from right to left, top to bottom. So, this thing we have is not a eighth note, question mark, double eighth note, or whatever that is again. I can't remember. It's reverse. It's question mark, eighth note, double eighth note, question mark. So, bring out our old flute, and so question mark, I got this like first try. I can't remember exactly what the thing was, but I just assume that it's all 4 notes. It's not a repeat of any other note. So like maybe left and then up. No, that's not the eighth note. It's right is the 8th note. So left, right, up, down. And that was correct. I can't remember if I tried doing down, right, up, left, if that would have worked. Maybe it doesn't even matter. Maybe the question mark isn't like a secret note, it's just any note. That could be a thing. But yeah, here we go. I haven't checked out what this actually is. I'm assuming concept art, but we'll see. No! Oh, it's one of the glyphs, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, concept art would have been pretty shitty for doing that. And yeah, it's just representing the moon. Okay. So that's all there is to this area. I guess we kind of have to go back. It's quite the trek back to the Pink Sea, but we have to go back and check, because now we completed a dream there, I assume, and I think we have like maybe 80% of the dreams or something, or... because I think I had 60% just now, so... yeah, I don't know, but when we completed the, whatever it was, the first one. What even happened in the first one? That was, the street, right, the, like, infinite road. When we went back there, we got the whole, Monaco thing, so now maybe we can get something new, but I kind of doubt it. I think it's just gonna be the same thing, but we gotta check. And I'm gonna die. No! Oh, I could have saved it, damn. There was no need to die there. Oh, well, at least you respawn here, and... Let me just... No, I wanted to... Oh! Oh, of course! Just like the mannequins, you're basically safe in your climb-up animation, because you don't have, like, a hitbox, or... I don't know, you vanish from existence whenever you climb things. Because that makes sense. Also, I might regret this, but I kind of just want to try. What happens if we just get spotted, like, right here on the edge? Because that might look a bit weird. No? Oh? Maybe you're completely safe once you're past the, street light there. Yeah, I guess that's it. So, like, right here, we'll die if I just stand like this. No. One more step. Wow. Okay, never mind. I guess we're just safe here. And yeah, as I said last time, this area is really poorly optimized. Even when I wasn't recording, it was dropping a lot. Even when it's like, it claims it's at 60 and it just isn't. It's super choppy. Comparatively, the Pink Sea was very well optimized. That had like completely smooth everything. And yeah, it's pretty hit or miss. Some areas are perfect. Other areas are not perfect. So it's a bit of a shame that they don't have, like, consistent performance across all the areas of the game. But oh well. I'm usually just bitching for nothing about the frame rates. I'm kind of a frame rate snob, I suppose. It's just very noticeable to me. Even now, it says it's at 50, and it feels so choppy to me. Even though 50 to 60 shouldn't really be that big of a difference, like, when you think about it, but I don't know. I'm a snob. And yeah, we're gonna pass up that door for now, and just do the Pink Sea one more time. And it'll take a while. Good thing I have lots of stuff to talk about, like frame drops and performance, because that's not boring at all to hear about in, like, every other episode. Oh god, this is bright. I turned off flux when I record. Jesus Christ. My eyes. It's... oh man, it's such a shame. Like, it hit me now when I got in here again. This is such a cool area. It's so nice to see this area again. And I think this screen is, like, remade, re-rendered beautifully. Like, the atmosphere, the graphics, it's great performance, as I said. Like, it's very atmospheric. I said that twice, I think. I don't know, this is fucking perfect. This is 10 out of 10, top notch. I love this area. And then they just kind of fucked up the thing in their Ponico's house. So, man. So many, like, things that just kind of rub me the wrong way about this game. It's on a case-by-case basis, basically. Like, some things are just like, why did you do that? But then other stuff, they really seem to get what was the interesting part from the original and stuff, but... what can I tell you? Also, the music inside Ponico's house wasn't particularly amazing. Like, it was pretty similar to the original song. Most of these sort of remixes or remakes in the soundtrack have been pretty... They've taken some creative liberties and changed up stuff while still keeping it the same song, and you can recognize it. Just like that flute song in the room where you got the flute. That was fantastic. It was very unlike the original song, but still had the same melody, so it just... That was great. But this is... I mean, like, this is great, but inside there, it... I'll have to listen to it again once we get there. But it was a little bit disappointing. Man, I wonder if they're gonna have another area that I felt was really significant. Surely they must have that. There's like something else that's arguably even more significant than UBO and the Pink Sea and Ponico. A specific NPC and an area related to that NPC. I'm very interested to see that if they make it or do it, but I'm not even sure they're going to. That's where you got to if you did the thing where you went back to bed while you were in your dream. You could just go to sleep again, and then the bed would teleport you to an area, and that's how you could get... You needed to have, like, the umbrella or the Yuki Onna, like, snow woman effect. And with those, you could pass by a fire and get to a very special area. So I wonder if that's gonna be a thing in this game. We still have like 2 effects to find, I think, so maybe Umbrella is gonna be one of them. Because I feel like that's... I don't know, Yuki Onna is just a little bit weird. So I don't think they're gonna do those, because there are quite a few weird ones, like Neon, where she just turns neon, and all weird looking, and there's like Midget, like I talked about. That one would be nice to see, but I kind of doubt we're going to, with how the effects are set up. It's not like you activate and deactivate effects like in the original. You just get a thing that you can like bring out, so we'll see. Well, moment of truth. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be the same exact thing. Nothing really changed. Also, they didn't do a thing that, like, with the UBO thing again. Once you went inside here, you actually couldn't exit the door again. When UBO appeared, you could normally, like... I could just walk in, visit Ponico, and then just walk out, and then walk in, flip the switch a couple times, walk out, and that's how many people got UBO. Instead of turning the light on and off, they just walked out, walked back in, flipped the switch, walked out, walked back in, flipped the switch, and eventually you got him. But here you can't even exit at all, which is a little bit strange. Oh, can I, like, stab her? No. I can't use the knife in this area. Maybe I can hamsa once UBO is there, even though we never saw UBO. Doesn't really look like we can do anything, so yeah. Flip switch again. And hamsa again. Nope. Yeah, and she gets really scared. Yeah, I can hamsa, but nothing else. And nothing happens if I just, like, sit here, does it? Nope. Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed by this. It's not Good. Oh well, I guess I'll leave it there for today, and next time, I mean, we can swing by the school again, because I still don't know what to do at the school, but I assume I need another effect, even though the flute effect said, back to school. Maybe that wasn't a direct hint, maybe that was just like referring to the flute. Oh, it's flute, back to school, you played flute in school, huh? So it was completely just unrelated, but we do have the barracks to go to and use the wooden plank, and I mean, we have a bunch of stuff, but there's also the door in the mall above the elevator, or after the elevator, which I still can't open, and I don't think I can. I don't have anything. We need 2 more glyphs as well. We have the moon and death glyph. I guess maybe there's gonna be life and sun glyph? Who knows? We'll figure something out. I also think I've gotten some concept art pieces since last time we checked, so I might check that once we start next time. Hope you enjoyed this episode though. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye bye!